Yo, welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing today? I wanted to give you guys a little update on a couple of things. On my KC Cups, I actually didn't fare very well. I still got one SR, but wasn't a huge fan of how everything worked out. I didn't have too much time during the KC Cup to actually play, and when I did play, more than 40 or 30% of my duels were of disconnect with no wins or losses, but I was still counted the loss. So it was actually very frustrating because when I finally did win, it just brought me down even more. So that was very discouraging for me, and I actually a couple duels I ended up just giving up on KC Cup and just playing with regular PvP and just farming up my other characters to give them up higher. Now, I do want to update you on a couple things. One, if you guys haven't updated the game yet, you do have Espa Roba, I forget how you say your name. Roba, yes, Espa Roba. So let me go ahead and show you what that is about. It's a psychic base. So these are the cards that you can get from Espa. You can get Armor Exxon Kicker, Scrap Recycler, Time Escaper, Psychic, Shockwave, Pulse Mines, Cyber Esper, Sinrai Eye, Omega Goggles, Inspection, and Cyber Soldier. Now I'll tell you right now some of the cards that I'm interested in this, which now that I'll tell you guys later why I'm going to be focusing on this more now, is I actually want to go after Scrap Recycler and Pulse Mines. Those are two cards are really great for machines and have really good machine support that can elevate your game with more machines. I'm not a huge fan of Psychic, so using Armored Exxon Kicker is not a big thing for me. And Time Escaper is just not as great. If you don't know what it is, if you have him in your hand during either player's turn, you can send him to the graveyard to target one psychic monster you control, banish it until your next standby phase. Not that great, but if you need to get them out of a situation, you're playing Burn, they're playing Mask of the Curse and all that nonsense, stopping you from going in, you can try to banish your psychic monster. Or if you're in a situation similar to like that, again, I don't see that being very played. Let's see. Psychic Shockwave. It says activate when your opponent activates a trap card. Discard one spell or trap to special summon one level 6 Dark Machine monster from your deck. Now, I'm going to just show you real quick. There's not that many, if any, Dark Machine level 6. So let's go ahead and look into it. Off the top of my head, I can't think of many. I have to really look. I can't think of anything. So it has to be a dark, has to be machine, and it has to be level 6. So you can bring out Big Cord, maybe. Put counters on it, can't be destroyed by battle. You remove a counter. Yeah, nope. I mean, he has a big defense, but nah. Nothing else actually pops up. So that card right now without Jinzo is pretty boring. So not a huge fan of that card. So let's go on to the next one. This one I'm actually super excited for, and I'm actually again gonna farm this. Pulse Mines. If you control a machine type monster and change your opponent attack position monster, if any, to defense. Also, until the end of this turn, if a monster's, so more than one if you need to, is normal or special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, change them to defense position. Which this is really good, especially if you're playing machines and you happen to go against the Kini for some reason, Cyber Angels. They bring them out, you activate this. Yes, you still have to send your monster to the graveyard, but they have to bring their monster to defense position, and for that whole turn, they really can't attack. Really, I mean, there's probably ways around certain things, but it doesn't say anything about a flip summon. But you know, Cyber Angels don't really flip summon anyway, so that's cool. that's one of the cool things, especially maybe in Ancient Gears. This could be good. You have your monster on the field, you have, you know, your castle, you have Ancient Gear Golem in your hand. Your opponent tries to go all in. You activate against Cyber Rangers. You activate Pulse Mine, stop them. You still have to send one of your machines to the graveyard. That's fine. You draw. You use your castle, bring Ancient Gear Golem out, and try to go in for game. That could be really good. I really do want to try to work out for this card. The other cards I'm not too fond of, so we're gonna skip that. One huge update for me. Earlier this month, when Gladiator Beast came out with this pack, what pack is this? Galactic Origins, I wanted to push myself to Legend 1. That's all I wanted, because the way I was before is I wasn't super competitive with Duel Links, and I got to Legend 1 with Gladiator Beast. So I ended up trying to push myself even further. And now, I can gladly say, with this season, I was super competitive and got myself to King of Games. Wasn't easy. I was playing a variation of a lot of decks, from Cyber Angels to the Cyber Angels that I have, Red Eyes, Ninjas, Gladiator Beasts, this plant deck I was playing that's fun. I even played a Destiny Hero Plasma deck just for giggles, but it just took a long time, so I had to really strap myself down and actually play. And as you see, I was able to get King of Games. So I'm really excited about that. Another update to the game, if you don't know already, is that they added another card flipper campaign just now, and the cards that you can get from that is Zora, the Knight of Darkworld, which we had before in the card trader. Not the card trader. Oh wait, was he in the card trader? I'm not sure, but he was in the card flipper campaign before. But this card here, Chowlin the Prophet, 1800 spellcaster, which is pretty good for my spellcaster collection I have going on with this game. It says once per turn you can declare either a spell or a trap, then target one set card your opponent controls, spell or trap, look at the target, and if it's a declared type, that card cannot be activated this turn. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if this will actually stop ninjas, because there has been a rise of ninjas, and I myself have been playing ninjas too, because they could always chain their traps, and it doesn't say you can't activate effects towards this activation, so they can still activate it. So this can be good in a certain situation, but I just think it's cool that they added certain cards to stop back row, which is really nice. So if you're trying to go in for game and they have a card in the back, you think it's Econ because you summon a monster and they popped up before, or for some reason you know what they kind of have, you can go ahead and make sure that they don't activate the card for the rest of the turn. So that is cool. You get a few more gems, which is nice, and 5 dual orbs. So I think that's it for the video. I want to keep the video short. I want to update you guys on a little bit. But yeah, pretty much that is it, guys. So I'm gonna leave a link down below to my Twitch channel, because I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch with the Steam application from the computer, and play Duel Links on the computer. If you guys are interested, go ahead and click that link down below. I really do appreciate you guys coming back to the channel, watching this video to the fullest. Thank you again. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.